So let's start with gold. I think, okay, so let's start with the weekly time frame because we love her. Currently, the current trend on the weekly time frame when it comes to gold is bullish, right? We had a bullish candle and then a bearish candle. This equals resistance. So if we take everything away, we see that this was a level of resistance, right? I like to start from the beginning. We break that with these two bullish candles, and now we have a new higher high, and therefore we are anticipating a new higher low. So on the bigger time frames, this is really the fib that we're in. So knowing this and knowing the fact that this is actually resistance on the weekly time frame, if you want to make it more specific, yes, we can go based off of this resistance here on the daily. That was really the weekly because it stands out so much. Meow, 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 meow. Yes, so I like this break and retest now that I look at it. Right. So today I'm not thinking, oh, we might continue bearish. Yesterday I was thinking that, right? Because we had this bearish candle close and we had this fresh bearish candle break. However, if we start off New York session down here already, I'm thinking we probably are going to respond to the liquidity that we're in. Maybe, just maybe, right? I really like this on the weekly perspective. The 4 hour didn't really show me a double bottom or a higher low and engulfing, like the ideal things that I would take before confidently taking a trade like this. However, when it comes to this, I don't need it to keep going bullish and bullish and bullish. And it might. All I need to see is a higher low. And I see them already, but I'm gonna still wait for 9:30. If it starts breaking highs before 9:30, which it looks like it wants to start doing, yeah, this is definitely a higher low. Then I might take the I'm really trying to stick to my rules, but when price be moving and but I have a bullish bias for right here. How far could it go? Let's see. We'll say the first take profit is here, so I could take off some profits here. Ideally, you'd want to see it from here. Yes. Take profit right here. Maybe like the last one here. You know what I mean? But yeah, I have a bullish bias for today when it comes to gold. Not forever, but maybe just today. And for GJ, I'm already in bias. I missed because on the weekly time frame, we're completely bullish and in that level. So I was saying, okay, maybe yesterday we could have responded to this liquidity level, but it might be today because we just kept breaking lower lows. But again, New York session starting out at such a low usually indicates that we're going to respond to the current level of liquidity that we're in. And you can see this on the weekly time frame. Let's drop down to my actual entry time frames. If you look to the left, all the way over, all the way, all the way, and you see this is what it was giving here, right? But I think I missed my first trade. It could have been I wasn't paying attention to the charts though. I was lollygagging. Right, so after 8 is my trading time. Had I been paying attention, this would have been my first entry. So the weekly is bullish, the daily is bearish, the 4 hour is bearish, but we're in a very good high liquidity level, and we're with the weekly trend. Those two combinations right there, I've learned to go heavy every time. So this would have been the ideal entry right here. And then my entry was after this 10-minute candle closed. Yeah. And as it starts to make higher lows on the 5-hour and the 15-minute and the 30-minute, I'm going to trail my stop loss so that I'm not keeping myself at risk to this market. That's one other thing. Look at this. That's one other thing I've been doing more often that has been really helping me. But yeah. And we already had our news for today. That was at 8:30 for the US dollar. Um, but yeah, happy trading. I have GJ bullish bias, maybe until we'll pull out the 1 hour. See if we see anything significant. I am going to exit when I see a break of support on the 15. But if it comes to like after 12 o'clock, oh, right, I think that's gonna be it. And yeah, I definitely have a bullish bias for today on gold. All right, happy trading.